It was an adrenaline rush that you seldom get.
Doug and Melinda Dahl of East Sacramento have been on an adrenaline high that's lasted several weeks because they've discovered and brought back to life an old forgotten baseball bat that's been in their family longer than anyone can remember.
And it's nice to just, be able to share it with the world a little bit, rather than kind of a shame when I think about it, that it's been in an attic for that long when it has, such significance to, baseball history.
The bat in question is so old, it predates the very first World Series by nearly 4 decades. And 27 U.S. presidents have come and gone since this bat was used during an event called the World's Baseball Tournament in Detroit on October 9th, 1867.
It was like I was on a treasure hunt. I had the treasure, but I didn't know the background. And so each step got us closer, and it's such a gift.
That gift originally belonged to the tournament's champion pitcher, J.L. McCord, who in the 1880s moved to Sacramento, where he lived on N Street across from the Capitol. When a heart attack cut his life short in 1898, McCord was laid to rest here in his adopted hometown. The Sacramento Union remembered him as a highly esteemed citizen, having many friends. One of those friends was a native son, Fred Pearl, an early public address announcer of the old Sacramento Solons, who eventually took ownership of McCord's bat. Pearl's son-in-law, now 89, is just learning about his father-in-law's hidden treasure.
I think it's amazing. I never had seen it, to my memory, until Melinda and Doug brought it over to show me here less than a month ago.
For the past 75 years, the corner attic of this quiet bungalow on an unassuming side street of East Sacramento has been home to McCord's historic bat. That's because Fred Pearl moved into this house way back in 1930. 3 generations of his family and that old bat have lived here ever since.
And then it had some cloth that it was wrapped in to keep it protected. And basically it was just here for decades and decades and decades.
Shortly before his death in 1970, Pearl gave the bat to his grandson Doug, who was soon bound for the Navy. So the bat was put away and forgotten again. 30 years later, after Doug and his wife inherited and remodeled the home, McCord's bat resurfaced, and Melinda championed the effort to tell its story.
It's pulled our family together to talk about things that we wouldn't have talked about. And these people are getting up in age. So we've got information we would have never had because this bat came down out of that.